Hey guys, what up? This is Megan from Team 3D reporting live. Megan, I take so much pride in my family name. But anyway, guys, this video, I'm in a good mood because I think this video is going to change the world. Hopefully, it's going to change the lives of those who watch it. I get a lot of messages, people telling me, hey, how do I find my purpose? How do I find my purpose? How do I find happiness? How do I find this, and that? And in fact, most of the problems that people, message me about all have one solution. And I always say this. I say passion is the cure to every problem. Passion kills everything. Ambition, zeal, fire heals every obstacle. So a lot of times we're trying to solve problems individually, and like I always said, it's like trying to take out leaves one by one from a tree. No, the leaves are gonna grow right back. You want to destroy a tree, you remove the roots, then the tree dies. So you want to fix all your problems, find the one common root, which is passion. A lot of your problems come from the lack of passion, the lack of purpose. People say, how do I find my purpose in life? You don't have a purpose because you don't have a passion yet. You haven't discovered it yet. And this is how I'm going to help you discover it. I'm laughing because I actually, got back from work and just sat down and tried to just draw it out. So it's not going to look perfect, but it's just the mind of me and me trying to help you guys out. So don't be, don't complain. Hope it helps. I really believe, time to switch gears and get serious. I really believe that pain pain begins all things. Pain. Every great accomplisher was fueled by something that resulted from pain. And pain comes as a result of loss. And I'm gonna tell you exactly what I mean. You guys look here. Here I show you loss. The first step to discovering peace, happiness, purpose, whatever, is loss. You need to lose something. I'm sorry. Happiness does not come without loss because the balance of the universe requires good and evil, light and darkness. In order for you to have to be happy, at one point in your life you have to be sad. You have to know what sadness is like in order to get the fire that you need to fuel you to find happiness. So I believe that loss is the prerequisite. Something that you lost. Now, I'm not saying go out there and lose something. I'm not saying go out there and lose a loved one. But most of us, especially if you're in your teenage years or probably in my age, you lost something that was close to you. I don't care if it's an ex-girlfriend or a friend or, lost. When I look back at my life, it's because of the losses in my life that I'm where I'm at now and I'm still growing. Me losing my best friend at 16, me losing a lot of ex-girlfriends, stuff like that. All these losses, me losing, family members, aunties, uncles, all these losses made me ask why, made me sit back and ask why. A lot of people lose things and just go, well, that's just life. Not me. I'm a conqueror. When I lose something, I want revenge. I want payback. So I sit back and I increase my knowledge. I try to figure out, okay, I lost this. Is there a way I could get it back? No. If there's no way I can get it back, then how could I protect what I currently have from being taken from me? But anyway, loss is the prerequisite. The next thing is pain. Loss births pain. When you lose something, common sense, pain comes. Especially if you lose something very, very dear to you. So that's the next step in the equation. It's pain. After you lose something, the pain of losing that thing is gonna birth the next thing, which is passion. Look at that hot head going Super Saiyan. Passion comes as a result of pain. What do I mean by that? Let's take an example of a guy, random guy. I know a lot of people that lost their girlfriends, for example, right? Lost their girlfriends. Before they lost their girlfriends, they were all comfortable doing whatever they wanted to do, whatever. When they lost their girlfriends, they went crazy. Like, oh man, the pain. They couldn't eat. They couldn't hang out with us anymore, and they were always depressed. But then that pain stirred something in them. It made them want to become a better person. It gave birth to passion. A lot of people began bodybuilding because of girls. I know a lot of my friends, I'm not going to mention names, but a lot of my friends began bodybuilding because of something that happened to them in their path. They lost a girlfriend, broke up with them, or they saw a girl they liked with somebody else or whatever, and decided to change their physique. And that's just one example. There's a lot of other examples out there to show you that loss births pain and then passion. A new passion. A lot of you guys won't be bodybuilding if it wasn't for females or for losing females. So that's just a perfect example. Next thing, once you have passion, once you have that burning desire to become better, that burning desire to pursue something, passion is simply the burning desire to pursue something, to seek something. Life rewards seekers, pursuers. Life does not reward the people that just need things. No, life rewards the overachievers, those who are reaching for the next mountain. Life will never reward a person who climbs a mountain and just goes, "Hey, I'm at the top. That's it. Let me lay down there." No, you got to go to the next mountain. I like what Napoleon said. Napoleon said, "Ambition." People were asking him, "Hey, man, you conquered like half of Europe. Why are you still going?" He says, "Ambition, true ambition, is not even satisfied when it's on the summit of greatness." That's true ambition. You should have a passion that never ends. That's why I tell people, find your obsession and make your goal to become an expert at your obsession. The best that ever was. Make sure your name is written in the history pages as whatever whatever your obsession is as the number one expert in that field. Next, passion births purpose. When you discover your passion, when you discover your obsession, and you decide to become an expert at it, you discover your purpose. If your passion is to see lives transformed, like me, then I get, your purpose is what? To change people's lives. If your passion, if what makes you happy is seeing, I don't know, seeing people like, going from shit to fit, like what John said, then that goes your purpose, to get people from shit to fit. Your passion is a preview of your purpose. Once you know what your obsession is, you have kind of an you kind of have an idea of what your purpose is. Next, once you discover your purpose, which is the question that every human being struggles with, what is my purpose in life? What am I here for? Once you discover it, you birth peace. Look at this happy. Oh, let me wash my mouth. Look at this happy dude. Peace. Peace only comes as a result of finding your purpose. You will only be happy when you find your purpose, where you belong. That's what I call your purpose is simply where you belong. Just like a seed belongs in the soil. If you take a seed out of the soil, it stops growing. You put it back in the soil, it grows. You take a fish out of the water, it dies. You put it back in the water, it lives. That's if it wasn't dead yet, by the way. So same way, your purpose is your soul. It's your ocean. You need to discover it. Only when you're inside that ocean will you be at peace. Only when you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. Only when you're doing your purpose will you be at peace. So there goes the John Megan Team 3D formula to finding peace. That's what I believe. And that's what's been working for me and my friends. And I'm still seeking it. I'm still seeking it because life, you will never attain peace. You'll never have peace and say, hey, look, I have peace. Peace is a constant search, a constant drowning in your purpose. When you find your purpose and you always stay inside that atmosphere, you will always have peace. When you remove yourself from the atmosphere that gives you peace, when you remove yourself from your purpose, peace is gone. So, guys, loss, let the losses you had in your life awake the pain that's within you. Pain is good. Pain is not bad. Loss and pain are not bad. They're good because they get you out of your comfort zone. Loss and pain, I always like to say loss and pain are the thorns that keep you out of the bed of mediocrity. Loss and pain are the thorns that keep you out of the bed of mediocrity. The bed of mediocrity is very comfortable. If you stay in there, you will never get up. But loss and pain are the thorns that make you uncomfortable. Like, oh man, I can't sleep. This thing hurts so much. It gets you out of your comfort zone, helps you discover your burning passion, which in turn helps you discover your purpose, and which leads to peace and happiness. Use that formula, guys. Don't wait for something bad to happen to you. I know a lot of bad things happen to a lot of you guys already, so you could just use those experiences of the past as pain to move further ahead. I like to say, draw your strength, not from the wells of tomorrow. In fact, draw your strength not from the puddles of tomorrow. I feel like tomorrow's hopes are just puddles. It's not enough water. Draw your strength, draw your water from the wells, from the oceans of yesterday's failures, and pains. Think about that. It's one thing to hope. It's one thing to hope for the best to happen. It's another thing to look at the past and look at the worst that has already happened and to vow that it will never happen again. Discover your purpose, guys. Find peace. You have my blessings. Megan over and out. Team 3D.